Hello, it's Heidi. You've got to stay tuned because we are going to talk about soft skills in the workplace, and this is going to get you that next job that you deserve. Stay tuned. Hello, it's Heidi Dulabon, international cultural consultant and etiquette expert. Excited you're with me today. We are going to continue our series on soft skills, and we are going to talk about soft skills in the workplace. It's incredibly important that you have a firm grasp. Actually, you've mastered soft skills to be as successful as you want to be. You know, your hard skills, your technical skills that allow you to do the job that you do so well is great. It's imperative you have hard skills. You couldn't get the job without them. But you're not going to go to the next level and soar like you deserve to soar without mastering soft skills. So what are they in the workplace? Well, let's start with communication. You know, you might have the most brilliant idea. Oh my gosh, you've come up with this idea for this project. It's going to put the company on the map. It is going to make all kinds of money for the company. You are going to have your career made. You'll be in the corner office. You have got this idea, but your communication skills are terrible and you don't know how to communicate. You can't listen. Your body language is all terrible. You're just like this. So what are we going to do? We've got to work on your communication skills. So let's just talk about it. How are they? You have to be able to be clear and concise so people understand your message. You know, today, after the pandemic, we are working remotely or hybridly. Some people are in person, and you've got to be able to communicate across all sorts of platforms. Virtual, you know, you're communicating on Slack, someone's sitting there in the office. You need to be able to communicate well so people understand your message. And your body language says so much before you even open your mouth. Even if you're on virtual platform like Zoom, watch your body language. And how do you listen? Are you a good listener? You know, let's just say your communication skills are fantastic when it comes to speaking. You can tell your team, this global team, this is my brilliant idea. It is going to take all of us, the entire company, to the next level. And they have some ideas to chime in to complement your fantastic idea, and then you just can't hear them because you're not a very good active listener. So you must learn to do that. And how are you going to do that? Well, when a team member comes to you and says, I would like to tell you something, may I please speak with you for a moment? Give them the courtesy they are due. They deserve to be heard. So stop. Stop for a moment. Be present, virtually or in person, and listen to them. Put your devices away. Please don't be so rude and be working on your phone. They can see you texting. No, don't do that. Don't be on your laptop doing something. Stop. Be present. Look them in the eye if that's okay in your culture, and be present, listen, clear your mind and listen to them because they probably have something great to say, and it could really complement your idea because you know what? You're not the only one with great ideas. I know that's a newsflash, but other people have great ideas too, and it can come from your team, and it's called collaboration and innovation, and this is how you are going to be so successful. So when that team member comes to you and you're listening to them, you're fully present and you're listening and they're speaking, you sit and listen. And you listen some more. And you let them finish their thought. And then when they finish their thought, you stop, you pause. Pause. I call it that awkward pause. You'll get used to it. Pause. And then, you know what? That's when the good stuff comes. That's when they really finish their thought and say what they really came to tell you. And you really will learn something. And it could change the whole complexion of the project and really, really put you on the map. So be courteous, be generous. It's about generosity, being a good listener. So be generous and be present and be a good listener. Communication, soft skill, very important in the workplace. Other ones we just touched on were adaptability, creativity, and innovation. That takes an open mind, being open to new ideas, because there are many ways to do one particular thing. Yes, and be open to them without judgment. Don't always say, well, we've always done it that way, so that's the only way to do it. Well, no. What we've learned during a pandemic is things are fluid. And as things are so dynamic, you need to be able to adapt, and there are other ways to do things. As a world community, we adapted to a virtual world. We pivoted on a dime and made it work because we had to. So now take a deep breath and be open-minded to other new innovative ways and adapt to them. See what happens as things change. Develop some resilience, because it is never easy. The road to success is not linear. There's going to be many ups and downs and loops and backs and forwards, and you need to be resilient and learn from all these steps along the way, because you will get there, because you're a great leader and you have adapted your skills and you are mastering your soft skills. An incredibly important soft skill for you in the workplace is your emotional intelligence. It has always been incredibly important, but through this pandemic, it has never been more important. Emotional intelligence is your ability to be empathetic. Did you know when you're born as a baby, your IQ is basically set? It can change a little bit by adulthood, but basically it's set, your IQ. But your EQ, your emotional intelligence, can keep growing and improving throughout your entire life. Good news for you. So keep working on your emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence starts with self-awareness. So be aware, because as a great leader with these mastery of soft skills in the workplace, you know you need to collaborate and work with other people, and that takes diplomacy. And you need to be, frankly, likable and friendly, because if people like you, they want to work with you and they're going to help you, because you do the same, right, to people that you like. So you need to be self-aware during teamwork, because perhaps someone on the team's not your favorite. They say something that you think, oh, that idea is never going to work, and you just feel something. You feel like the little hairs on the back of your neck going up, and that's called a trigger. That's when you realize, you're self-aware that, oh, those little hairs are going up. I don't like this person. I'm starting to shut down. I'm not listening. I'm closing myself off because I'm just not nuts about that person, and I know this idea is no good. No, be aware. You're self-aware. Okay, that's that trigger. Stop, Heidi, stop. I've got to open my mind. No judgment, judgment-free zone, and listen, because you know what? You're not the only person with these fantastic ideas. Other people have great ideas as well. I know it's a newsflash, but it's true. So be open to these other great ideas when you're collaborating and working on teams, because you're going to find some very innovative, creative ideas, and this is going to blossom, and the team and the project's going to just be so successful. Because once you're self-aware, then you can empathize and you put yourself in someone else's shoes, if you will, that you see something through their lens. And once you see a project or anything in the workplace through someone else's lens, then maybe things will start to make a little more sense, and you'll be more open to a totally different idea. And that's how we really become innovative, and we can then persuade other people to buy onto our ideas, and that's how we all become even more successful. We're going to be more productive. We are going to be more innovative, creative, and we're going to be happier people, and Research shows happier people are more productive people, and that's just all falls out on the bottom line, and it's just great for everybody. The workplace flourishes. Soft skills were the key. We know you have the hard skills or you wouldn't have the job. Now get that next job with this mastery of your soft skills. I can't wait to see you soar. I know you're going to do it. I'm excited for you. I'm here for you and I'm proud for you. You've got this. So thank you everyone for listening. Please, if you'd be so kind, please like the video, drop me a comment, and love it if you'd be so kind to subscribe. So work on those soft skills. Let me know how it's going for you. Thank you everyone. And as I always say, please be kind. Thank you.